Okay, welcome our two guests for today, Carlos and Elias from the short film Hong Kong Heals. So I know the two of you were living in Hong Kong before when you were shooting this documentary with Pansy Diva. So maybe you could tell us a little bit about how this project came about. Carlos?
So this project came about, we wanted to shoot a short film. We were really in love with the idea of shooting a film about drag. I think it's really fascinating and like it opens up a lot of freedom for the people who do it. And then it was actually Elias who did the research and found our protagonist.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Carlos was living here with his partner, and I just wanted to visit for a short time. But then, actually, by chance, I discovered Pansy Diva in Hong Kong, and this was kind of the spark of inspiration that we're like, because we have been doing some documentary projects before, and we're always looking for a new project. And that's the moment that we said, like, okay, maybe it's time, or this is a good chance, opportunity. And as it was still COVID times, there was we had time because a lot of the business stopped. Yeah. So I also feel like it's a COVID project, like a passion project that started like as a passion project.
Okay. So were there any past projects that you guys worked together as a duo?
Yeah. So we know each other for quite a while, like a really long time. We went to high school together.
Oh wow!
Then later went to the same film school together. Worked on many projects together, and I think we're like in a really good sync to
Do
collaborate.
You think so?
Well, it always can be improved, right?
Right.
No, I think this is very special for us because I mean we've been doing like music videos together, and Carlos directed
commercial shots.
Yes, and then also we did a short film in Georgia.
Oh, okay.
About a very old gondola system.
Nice.
Also
nice.
documentary that ended up being also experimental music video.
Yeah.
And I feel like this also we co-directed. Maybe that was our first co-directed film.
Yeah,
right?
I'd say so.
And so we knew, okay, how we work.
Yeah.
And then we had this new one.
Yeah, but even though in the past, let's say when I was directing and you were the director of photography, even then, most of the times I had an idea how I wanted to do it. But whenever Elias said, well, I think from a camera point of view, it would make more sense to film it in that way or like tell the story in that way. Most of the time, I just say, okay, I trust you in that with your experience there, and then I think that's also what like make it some of our work like much better.
Okay. Is it very difficult to co-direct? Because for me, from my understanding, artists, they all have their own very unique point of view. So if you have your own view and you have your own view, it might, clash or something. Like, how is it?
So I would say in the past, it was a bit easier with the roles that we had. So of course you have to talk about and negotiate sometimes how you want to tell the story. Yeah. But I think there's also a great benefit in that you can like bounce ideas back and forth and like come to the best. Like it's not about who has the best idea, but it's about choosing the best idea. Yeah, I'd say.
Yes, it's about inspiring each other.
Exactly.
And I think because we know each other so long, we have this secret language, that we understand each other.
And sync, right?
Yeah. But of course, there's moments that someone is like, "Oh, let's do that," and the other one is like, "I'm not sure." And then we always need to discuss. And this project, because it grew to be bigger than the past projects. Of course, that was a little bit more difficult, especially like. I mean, it is really a low-budget production, and especially the post-production took a very long time because we need to juggle it between our day-to-day jobs. Yeah. And that was taking a lot of energy and effort and keep going. And
I'd say at that point, I would also like to thank all of the people that were involved, especially our editor, Aline Bovard.
Okay.
Because in documentary, Yeah, she absolutely is.
Yeah, it's very.
And you know, in documentary filmmaking, the film gets reinvented in the edit more than in fictional pieces. I mean, it happens there too, but like in documentary filmmaking, that's like a essential part. So I would say we cannot forget to mention Aline because her handwriting is on the film.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. Later on, we'll have a chance to chat with Pansy Diva. But lastly, I would like to ask: was it quite difficult to work on a documentary where you don't speak the language and it's the culture is also a little bit different? What do you guys think of that?
Should I go first?
Okay.
Do you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that that's definitely a challenge.
Yeah.
And then again, credit to our producer, Zihao.
Okay.
He is Hakka Chinese, but used to live in Hong Kong. He used to study here, like lived here for a long time. He knows the scene, he knows the city. So he also helped us with the interviews. Yeah, much credit goes to them as well.
Okay. And
yes. They were really, I feel like, a very good bridge between the cultures because we have this curiosity because it's everything fresh to us. And I think that's very helpful. Yeah. I never thought about doing a drag film in Berlin. Why? You know, there's millions of drag queens. I grew up with drag queens around me. But I don't know, I think I was a little bit always like, whoo, they were so fierce, and me as a small closeted boy, maybe I was like, and maybe that's why it was so interesting to me. Yeah. And in this place, I then felt like maybe the freedom, you know, when you go to another place, to explore that more. Okay. And then Zihao was very good bridge of like, putting it together. And of course, I mean, we learned so much about the culture and the language through Pansy, of course. Of course, yeah. Because I mean, in documentary, we just follow. Yeah. So they're showing us their world. Yeah. So that's how we learned. Yeah.
In one way, yes, we tell Pansy's story, but at the same time, Pansy also tells their story. Yeah. Because they decide which answers they want to give. Yeah. Or whether they don't want to answer a topic, or like what's important to them, or have a say in, I don't feel comfortable about that part, or I would like to highlight on another part. So yes, we tell their story, but they tell their story as well. I'd say it's a good collaborative work. Okay, cool.
And especially, I don't know if you have seen it, but I have. There's these drag performances. Yes. And those were like really strong collaboration because I mean, she's a drag queen and she knows her stuff. Yeah. And we just need to add a little bit of light. Yeah. And so it's really like I mean, okay, the interesting thing maybe is that because we're a low budget production, she couldn't lip sync. And drag is about lip syncing. But we were not sure if we can use the music. Yes.
Well, we knew we cannot use it.
Just the copyright.
We even reached out to labels and tried to get like the positive framing whether we could use the songs, but it's like international major labels, and there was no chance, unfortunately.
Okay. Okay, but at least we got something cool.
So at the same time, now we're lucky to have our composer on board. Yes. Because he composed the score for the film, like the whole thing. Yeah. So there's that. Okay. I'm really happy about it. I like the vocal artist.
Yes. The singer Plum from the UK is our sound designer, composer, music composer, and I think it's so interesting because in the beginning I thought like, oh no, we cannot shoot a drag performance without lip sync. But in the end, it's amazing because she could just improvise. Yeah. And then the music was written for what they improvised. So it was maybe a little bit more real, the improvisation, and then later, I'm really happy how it turned out.
Okay, good. Yeah. So for now, we'll say thank you to Carlos and to Elias, and then we will bring Pansy Diva on and we'll chat with her more. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and watch the film 21st and 27th.
Yes.
Correct,
Yes. Cool. Come to Hong Kong Lesbian Gay Film Festival.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
好啦，剛剛咧就同短片講出我天后嘅兩位導演傾個偈啦，咁啊當然要同主角傾下偈啦。咁主角就係我身邊嘅 Pansy Diva。
多謝。
係啦，嗱咁啊靚女啊，梗係要即係貴賓式嘅對待，同你單對單傾偈。嗱咁。呢一套片咧，其實就關於你自己嘅一個由男仔即係變成而家身邊呢一個造型嘅一個 drag queen 嘅一個過程啦。其實咁啊，不如又俾我哋嘅即係觀眾了解下，其實你做drag queen 呢一個藝術做咗幾耐咧？
其實如果到呢刻我做 interview 嚟講嘅話，我差唔多6年㗎啦。
哦，OK，
係啦，咁即係由好開始，我諗。啱啱翻到嚟香港嘅時候，大概自己26歲定25歲左右嘅時候開始做。暴
露年齡系列波，
我唔介意㗎。係啦，仲係靚啊嘛。係，
當然啦。
咁就喺嗰段時間就其實我真正認識drag 呢樣嘢，其實係我曾經係愛爾蘭住過啦。係啦，咁就知道原來世界上有 drag queen culture 呢樣嘢啦。咁啊，而且我住嘅嗰個地方就其實帶俾我人生好多改變嘅。係啦，都有一個好 meaningful 嘅地方啦。咁但我翻到嚟香港之後啦，咁我其實好簡單，喺個酒吧度跳緊舞嘅。跟住突然間有人問：你跳舞好靚喎，你想唔想做 drag queen？
OK。
咁就呢一個就真係好開頭嘅開始。
OK。
係啦，咁最後我係應承咗啦。但係咧嗰陣時係乜都唔識嘅。我唯一識嘅咧，淨係整少少衫咁樣。
OK。因
為我可能中學時代啊，或者讀過一啲咧art 嘅嘢啦，做過可能整衫嘅嘢啦。咁所以我就覺得我有啲嘢可以整到，可以快到嘅。
OK。
係啦，而且我都有自己喜歡嘅 music sense 啦，或者 music style 啦。咁啊，所以我嗰個 show 其實我係揀晒歌，我要去點樣去 run 咁樣嘅。咁我好印象中第一次做嘅 show 咧，我要做2個角色。咁咧其實個故事係愛麗絲夢遊仙境。
OK。係
啦，我係做兔仔同皇后咁樣。係啦，喺5分鐘裏邊。
哇！
係啦，換衫啊，成個佢都幾誇張，但係嗰個就真係最開始嘅自己啦。跟住就慢慢可能2年之後開始認識到我嘅drag mother 啦，即係其實喺廣東話我諗咧係一個叫做導師嘅角色啦。咁咧佢就開始教我更加多啦，可能化妝啦，點樣去整頭髮啦，表演嘅一啲技巧啦，咁樣咯。跟住就真係慢慢多咗機會去喺啲酒吧啊，或者可能係餐廳度表演啦。跟住咧就就好多好順其自然咁，我就變成咗依家呢一出電影裏邊嘅主角咁樣。
OK。嗱，呢一套電影裏邊咧，我哋見到其實即係片就比較短啲啦，咁都未能夠好深入咁樣了解你嘅心路歷程啊等等啦。咁但係當中有提到就係即係屋企人，其實我覺得都係一個好即係重要嘅角色啦，喺呢一件事裏邊，因為可能都有啲諗法嘅。咁啊，或者你又同我哋分享多少少啊？
其實好得意㗎，我屋企人咧喺最開頭咧，見我做 drag 嘅時候咧，我媽咪啦嗰刻佢做大生嘅時候咧，佢就好快咁嘅。我人生第一次去參加有個 event 係 drag 比賽香港咁樣。跟住喺臨出門口嗰一刻咧，佢同我講：你做咩要化到鬼5馬6成嘅怪獸咁樣？係啦。咁當其時咧，好嬲嘅，係啦。咁但係我贏咗第2名。
掌聲。
係啦，咁就嗰刻係我覺得其實真係真正feel 到屋企有幾唔支持。係啦，咁同埋嗰段時間其實都啱啱翻嚟香港咁樣。係，因為對於佢哋嚟講，其實浸完鹹水海嘅我係好唔同嘅個人。係啦，咁之後慢慢我都冇理啦，咁我繼續自己做自己中意嘅嘢㗎嘛，一定要係咪？咁其實。我覺得時間呢樣嘢係可以真係改變好多嘢嘅。係啦，咁佢哋慢慢見到我自己車自己件衫。係啦，我有嗰陣時都唔係好夠膽化妝嘅喺屋企度。
OK。
係啦，我要去到個表演地方，跟住我先至化妝。係，就算係廚房度化妝我都係咁做。係啦，咁啊咁但係慢慢少少咁喺屋企慢慢開始做多少少啦。咁啊其實去到一個位就係我有太多衫要去洗。我爸爸係會幫我洗我嘅
係啊，短片裏邊睇。
係啦，跟住佢見到個 breastplate 即係嗰個假胸，係啦，佢就 就係咁樣咯。依家去到我啲頭髮，我係擺喺個廳度，跟住我喺度，佢有陣時佢得閒就幫我自己喺度拉直啲頭髮咁樣。係啦，咁呢個係我覺得佢即係其實我都係一個亞洲人啦，咁啊傳統家庭啦，爸爸媽媽都係嚟自中國大陸啦，咁樣對於佢哋嚟講，其實係非常去難接受呢樣嘢。係啦，始終我係一個大仔啦，係啦喺個家庭裏邊，咁要佢哋去接受，其實我覺得好難啦。但係我覺得即係好感激呢件事嘅，就係佢哋會幫我去做我想做嘅嘢咯。即係佢哋就算唔講都好，係啦。
同埋我覺得始終係父母嘅愛咧，有好多時佢哋未必真正去表達，但係其實我覺得到你嘅細路仔啦，即係你嘅仔、你嘅女，真係得到開心嘅時候，佢哋都會即係真係去支持嘅。同埋係啦，即係我睇呢套片嘅時候，我都好有感受，因為其實唔好話即係做唔做 drag queen 啦，其實好多父母即係都係唔講嘅，但係其實個內心都係好錫，會做好多嘢嘅。係啦，咁啊嗱，呢套短片。你自己有冇希望可以透過呢好短啦10幾20分鐘去係啦，令到香港嘅觀眾更加了解或者更加明白 drag queen 呢樣嘢咧？
我諗如果係以我自己嘅 perspective， 即係以我嘅角度去睇呢件事，我自己係覺得呢一個短片，我希望第一樣嘢我想俾人知道嘅係其實 drag queen 都係人。係啦，佢都有自己背後嘅故事咁樣。係啦，因為你喺台上見到好靚好表演，拍完手掌完咗5分鐘，其實可能佢哋要準備嘅係更加多，或者喺佢哋人生裏邊，你見到佢好開心嘅 stay 喺個台上面，但係其實可能係後面好多包袱咁樣。係啦，呢個係我第一個我想講嘅嘢。而之後我覺得其實點講咧？香港嘅 drag， 香港嘅變裝皇后呢個呢個 culture 啦、scene 啦，其實真係唔多。係啦，其實如果真係要去講，喺呢一堆人裏邊，一半都唔係香港人。
啱，
係啦，甚至少過一半。我覺得身為一個香港人，我覺得係需要話俾人知我哋有呢樣嘢。
啱，
係啊。
OK。所以透過呢一條短片，希望大家咧都可以即係更加了解啦，更加明白啦。嗱咁啊時間咧今日真係有限，但係我覺得咧我應該可以揾一次係真係同你深入傾下偈，可以了解下多啲，係啦。咁啊大家如果想睇呢一條嘅叫做講出我天后嘅呢一條短片嘅話咧，咁可以係透過香港同志影展嘅呢一個 website 啦，或者 Instagram 啊等等去了解更多同埋買飛嘅。OK 係啦
，support
係啊 support 好啦。咁啊今日咧就多謝晒我哋兩位導演，亦都多謝 Pansy Diva 同我哋傾偈。好，有機會再見，拜拜。